Good morning, Jeremiah. We're happy to see you today. I hope you had a good night last night. We are on science, page 65 and 66. And before you watch this video, down at the bottom of your science page, there are some pages that you need to read. So let me pull those up for you and I'll show you. And then if you haven't read the pages yet, you can read them and then come back to the video. So let me show you here. I'm here and talking. Okay, Jeremiah. Down here at the bottom, see right down here where it says, you guys are lucky you don't have to turn your pencils on. I have to turn my pencil on. Right here, science page 68 through 71. Those are the pages you're going to need to read, Jeremiah, before you can do this page with us. Now, we just finished reading that. So go ahead and stop your video and pull out your science book, and I want you to read page 68 through 71. And then when that's done, come on back to the video for me, okay? All right, we'll see you soon. I hear Austin talking, please don't. All right, welcome back, Jeremiah. We are on science page 50, 65 and 66. So the first thing we always do is put our name and date. So let's get this right now. Name and date right now. And today's date is the 17th, and I never did write it on the board, did I? I'll have to get it. Yeah, we'll get it later. No worries. Austin, shh, we're working on work now. Okay. What we've got here, and this is, whoa, kind of hard for me to see. I got to lean out to see it, is a crossword puzzle. All right? And the crossword puzzle has some clues to it. But we are going to do something a little bit different. There are clues right here in the puzzle, yes? But we are not going to write our answers in the puzzle. We're going to write our answers right down here, okay? And the reason is, I need to have you get your answers down first, and then you can put your answers in the puzzle, okay? So let's do this. Let's draw little lines right here. Please do this with me. Please do this on your paper. Please draw little lines right here on your paper. Please do this. I have drawn little lines on my paper, yes or no? Yes. Get it done. I don't know if I can do that. It doesn't seem to work. That's okay. All right. Then I've got this word, that energy right here, that begins with an E. Food chain begins with a what? F. F. Let me try this again. Whoever's doing dots, stop. Energy begins with an E, so underline your E. Just your E, okay? This is very important. What? Okay, we'll take care of it in just a moment, okay? Let's get back to our work right now, Rylan. Take the word, what is this word? Oh. read that. One. Right. And underline the O. I need you guys to be doing this because I'm going to have somebody go, oh, I didn't do that. And then I'm going to be upset. Predator, underline a P.
I think that's you.
Prey, underline the P. And S, sun, underline the S. I have underlined all the first letters of my word bank. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Rylan, did you get all these done? Okay, good. Because we're actually going to use those to write the answers in these lines. I'm not going to have you write the whole word out yet. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Number 3 says what? Let's start with Jeff. Read number 3. No. Number. Wait a second. Try again. Right up here. The number of food sources each in a food chain. What is the number of food sources for each animal in a food chain? Wait a second. Let me think on this.
I think 1.
Yeah, I think it is 1.
What? Number 1. O-N-E.
Yep, it is 1. So what letter does 1 begin with, Kylie?
O.
So put an O right up here.
Right away, O.
Right up here. No, with your pencil. I just gave you an answer. Get it down. We gave you a free answer. Check mark it since we're done with that one. Please don't talk. Please don't talk. Did you get this down? Rylan, did you get it? Okay. Number 4, any animal that hunts and eats other animals. What are animals that hunt other animals called, KJ? No, that's not in your word bank. One of the words in your word bank. Predator, that's right. Predator starts with a P. Put it right there. Okay. And number 5, what a food chain begins with. What does a food chain begin with? KJ. Not really. Well, that might be it. No, no. Where all plants get their energy from. Where do plants get their energy? Jamia? Where do plants get their energy? It's what I kept pointing to, the picture I kept pointing to in your book. Up here, way up in the sky, the sun. Sun. Sun begins with an S. I need an S right here. Okay? Get it done. Okay? I have O, P, and S on my paper, yes or no? Yes. Great. Now let's go to 1 down. The moving of energy through an ecosystem. I need somebody besides KJ and Kylie because I know they're paying attention. Hunter, what's that called? Let me look and see what's it called? What is the name of the moving of energy through an ecosystem? We've already used up predator. We've also used up sun. So pick one of those last 3. What do you have when energy moves through an ecosystem? What's that called? Big, long, long, long. Because look how long that clue is. What's the big long word up here? That's still up there, Hunter.
Food chain.
Food chain. That's it. So put an F right here. That was a good guess.
I didn't even know
Okay.
the answer.
I'm picking on Brianna next. Brianna, number 2. What is passed from one link of a food chain to the next? Nope, we've already used that one. Guess again.
Right.
No. One more guess. No, that's not a choice. Preston. Begins with an E.
There's nothing with. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. Energy. Okay. All right. Put an E there. So naturally, what are the animals that a predator hunts called? Austin.
She just pray.
That's right. Keep a prey. Okay. Now, we're going to go through this fast, so you need to be paying attention. When you do a crossword, the clues are across and down, and that decides whether the words move horizontally or vertically. So in order to find 3 o'clock cross, I have to find the number 3. Do you see it right there? See it? And you have to fill in the word going this way. I understand this, yes or no? Okay. So what word goes in? So what word goes in 3 across?
1.
1. Very good, Brianna. So let's put O, N, E. Get that in there right now. It's a freebie.
Hey, the next I know 4. 3.
That a little better, Jeff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's.
Love technology.
No.
Okay, we've done 3 across. Now we're going to work on 4 across. Where is 4? Find number 4 in your puzzle. Do you see it?
Yep. I found number 5.
No, find number 4. There it is. See it?
Yes.
All right. What word goes in there, Rylan? Big word. Ready? Predator. Predator. And how do we spell predator? Anybody? P. Do it. Just do it. P. R. Just spell it, KJ.
R.
Uh-huh.
A. E. O.
Get it up there.
I know it goes in number 4.
Good.
Spread.
Good. Very good.
Predator.
We're going to do all the across ones first.
5 is.
And now let's go do number 5.
Not done. No, it's
Oh,
good.
sorry. Okay. Okay. I know you know you're doing great on this, Preston. Fantastic. And now we're looking for 5 across right here. What a food chain begins with. And so let's everybody find the number 5. Do you see it? It's right down there. What word goes in there, Rylan? Are you ready? What's that thing that shines up in the sky?
The sun.
Yes, that is the word that goes right down there. And Jeff, will you spell sun for us?
S-U-N.
Yes.
You know Father's Day?
Yes. Get it in there. We'll erase it and unmess.
We did.
Not yet. We've still got some more. Now we did all the acrosses. Now we need to go to the downs. Preston, number 1, the moving of energy through a food system is called a what? Food chain.
Food chain.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have a seat, Mr. Preston. How do we spell food chain, Preston?
F-O-O-D.
Uh-huh. Look, we got F-O-O-D. And we know we're right because the O was already there, and so was the D. But now, how do you spell chain, Preston? C-H-A-I. And we know it's right because there's the N. Very good. Very good. And what is number 2, Brianna? Okay, keep working. Brianna, what is passed from one link of a food chain to the other? What is passed from one food chain to another, one link in the food chain to the other? Please stop with the hands.
Right.
No. Look at number 2 right here on 2 down. What did we put? Energy. Spell energy for me, darling.
G-N-E-R-G-Y.
Very good. Get it written down.
You can't see over the
Come here. Way to mask up. Good thinking. Here's my pen. Here's my board that I read. The mystery is solved. It's cool, isn't it? I know, right? I know. This is the coolest. Okay. My mom told me about this board with the pen on it. My mom is an artist. She paints and she draws. So she's actually. So she's got one of these that she draws on her computer at home. Turn around, sit down. Turn around, sit down. And so let's have number 4. Austin, I'm giving you that one. What is number 4? An animal that predator hunts. That's right. Spell it. Okay. Now, you don't have to write this down, but I want to show you something.
What is that?
Shh. Look at the 2 words that I just wrote down.
Oh, that's easy.
What is the difference between the top one and the bottom one? Jeff. Jeff. An A and an E. The vowels are different. Are those the same word?
Yes.
Do they mean the same thing? No. No. One is an animal that gets hunted, and one is something you do when you want to talk to God. Right?
Oh, like remember A-E-I-O-U.
Yes, but that's a vowel. All right. I am working on this page. Yes or no? I am finished with this page. Yes or no? Raise your hand if that answer is no. Good. Keep working. Keep working. KJ, I shouldn't hear your hand swinging. Brianna, sit up, darling, and turn around. Sit up and turn around. Turn around. Your knees up. Face them forward. Okay. I'm going to let... Yeah, keep working on this. I need to decide what we're going to do on this last one.
Oh, that's cool. But we forgot to do the cat. Yeah. The sun and the cat. Sunflower.
This is a picture of a food chain.
But the bird you needed by the kid.
Yeah, that's sad, isn't it?
That
What starts the excuse me? What starts the food chain, Jamia? What starts the food chain? Jamia. Look on your board, on the thing. What starts the food chain? You can look on the big board if you want. Look what I'm pointing to. Uh-huh. The sun. And then what makes its food from the sun? Kylie.
flower.
Flower. And what eats the flower, Hunter?
The butterfly.
Butterfly.
Fly, fly like an eagle.
And Rylan, what eats the butterfly?
The bird.
Yes. And Jeff, what eats the bird?
I like cats.
That's called a food chain. Ooh, write food chain up there. That's good. Use those words. Food chain. Or be like Brianna and write it in cursive.
Oh, that's like handwriting. Remember?
Brianna, Brianna,
My
yeah,
mom's good at.
very good.
I think all parents are really
Okay.
And then writing butterflies.
Jeremiah, give your hand a rest. The rest of us, give your hand a rest. We're not going to write these answers, but we are going to talk about them. So if at any time I feel like you're not paying attention and not doing the work on this, I'll make you write them, which will be agony.
Yay!
So pay attention. Here we go. In the food web that we just looked at up here,
Like the book.
or any food web, give me an example of a producer
Oh,
in a food web. Now remember, a producer makes its own food. I think I got that right. Brianna, what makes its own food in a food web? Look down on your food web. Something that makes its own food from the sun, from the energy of the sun. KJ, I need you to sit down, darling. Put your hand down. What makes its own food from the sun? No, what makes its food from the sun? Flowers. Very good. Plants. All right. Is it? Oh, I need that. I need $1 from you because we don't talk that way. You ignore it. Give me $1. Give me $1. Put it on your desk. I'll come get it. Is the red fox an omnivore or an herbivore? Oh, you know what this pertains to? Do you still have your science book open?
Yes.
This is that picture on page 71. Look on page 71. See it?
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, Miss Howard, there's something neat about snakes you should know.
What?
Whenever a snake gets eating, they get this stuff that, since they're so slimy, if anything tries to eat them and they do eat them, they can die.
They can.
Because of the slime they make.
KJ.
They make slime where if it gets in an animal, they die. And it's on snakes. I held a snake before. Me too. No, I never held a snake, but I held it. I did. I held it around. I put one around my neck, and it almost went right on the
All right, Hunter. Very good. Let's turn around. It's now KJ's turn. KJ, quick. Yeah. What? Did you want to say something, or did you want to give the next answer? Okay. The next question is that red fox in there? Look at the fox on that picture.
Yeah.
Is that Is that an herbivore or an omnivore, KJ? Shh. Asking KJ. KJ, is that an herbivore or an omnivore? Jamia, is that an herbivore or an omnivore? She's right. It is an omnivore because what makes an omnivore? What does an omnivore eat? Kylie? Kylie, what does an omnivore? Excuse me. Listen up. KJ, hood off. What does an omnivore eat, Kylie?
Plant.
And Jeff?
Me?
Yes. An omnivore eats both. KJ, put your hood down.
Wait, you said it was both.
It is both. An omnivore eats both.
Oh yeah. Like
Number 8 is the excuse me, KJ. Put your hood down. Face forward. Brianna, is the wood frog a predator or a prey of the garter snake? Is it predator or prey? No, because the wood frog doesn't eat the garter snake. So it is prey. It's what's being hunted. Number 9. Which animal, Austin, has no predators in the food web? Which doesn't get eaten by anything?
The fox.
The fox doesn't get eaten by anything. What would happen to the grasshoppers if all of the plants were gone? Preston, what would happen to the grasshoppers if all the plants died?
They would die too.
They would die. Why? Because they wouldn't have anything to eat.
So if we kill off a plant, if we kill a plant, they die.
Well, if we kill a lot of plants, they'll die.
How?
Because we take away all their food.
How do they?
What if we,
Oh, we're gonna start to do.
what if I took all your lunches? You'd be hungry, wouldn't you?
Miss Julie, when I went to the zoo a long time ago,
Uh-huh.
we was like going down this grasshopper was like 3 or 2 on my shoes and all that. A dog came up on me. And
Wow.
it was like a whole lot of. Wait, was it a praying mantis? No, it was
Hunter,
like small.
He's talking. Let him finish talking.
It was a lot of grasshoppers like a whole lot.
And they got up all over you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Miss Julie.
Okay.
They're small. Miss Julie.
Never, hang on just a minute. Let's do number 11. Excuse me. If the red fox population increased, meaning there were a whole bunch of red foxes, how would that affect the things that the red fox eats? If there were suddenly 1,000,000 trillion billion red foxes, what would happen to the other food that it eats? Hunter.
They will die?
No?
Oh, snakes will die.
No? What if there was a whole bunch of red foxes?
Then I would cuddle with all of them.
Would they eat more snakes or less snakes?
More snakes.
More snakes. So they would eat lots of snakes. So the snake population would go down because all the foxes were eating
I
them.
don't like snakes.
More foxes need more snakes. All right. Jeremiah, we are going to close up shop with you. Everybody say goodbye to Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Good discussion today. That was fun. I'm glad we got to do that. We'll see you for our next class. Bye-bye.